CineGear 2010 coverage. Brought to you by dvculture.com.
Hi folks, my name is Alan Hoff. I'm VP of Product Management at CineDeck based in New York City. We've got a product called the CineDeck Extreme. It was designed by cinematographers for cinematographers, and this is what it all is all about. It's a extremely capable recorder. It does recording to the Cineform or DNx HD codec, recording directly to a SSD drive. This is a standard laptop drive available in 128 gigs or 256 or 512. You can get about, depends on your resolution and frame rate, but you can get 40 minutes to 40 hours, or 4 hours rather, on a 128 gig drive. It is recording to the Cineform Cinegrade codec, which is extremely high quality. It's HD Cam SR quality. Here you're having a look at the UI. This is using our high bright monitor. It's extremely intuitive because it was made by cinematographers for cinematographers. It's a very intuitive UI, so it allows you to simply click on any portion of the UI. For example, if you want to set the time code offset, you simply click on the time code and set the offset. If you want to rename the title of the scene, you click on here and you simply edit it like so, and bring this out, and I'll say DV. Okay, and so that's the name of my new scene here. I have a direct readout of how much available space is on my SSD drive. These are hot swappable, so if I fill up a disk, I simply pop it out and I pop a new one in, and if you see, as I pop it in, it'll immediately read the disk and see how much time is remaining. Over here, I could see the frame rate and the codec that's been selected and the frames per second. If I click on that, that gives me a whole input window, and I can see I can go in as high as a 2K resolution down to your standard definition resolutions as well. And it does all the expected frames per second, as well as formats of 8-bit and 10-bit, YUV versus RGB. It has all the outputs live simultaneously. From an image analysis tool and an image composition standpoint, you've got the full complement of tools. So for example, the focus right here allows you to set up a place that you might zoom into to get a crisper focus. Sorry, my subject matter isn't very good here, so let me just keep going here. See if I can do a better focus job. There we go. So I can use my edge detection on that, like so. And again, what's really cool, because it's a touch screen and a hybrid display, it's very easy to see as you're focusing in to make sure your image composition is really crystal clear. Like again, I can toggle between that and a wide shot, just like so. I've got the full complement of composition tools. So I've got your frame, your title safe, your motion safe grids. You've got your architectural display grids as well. I've got a full waveform monitor, vector scope, histogram complemented tools here with individual channels from luminance to chrominance. I can have that overlaid in the context of the actual image that I'm shooting. Likewise, I have gamut control, so I can see clipping. I've got a waveform monitor. Again, I'll go full here. I get individual channel parade of RGB and luminance. I can also go to a histogram. So this is the full leader-like suite of waveform monitor, vector scope, image analysis tools. So all of that is available both on the live shot that you're recording as well as in playback of the shot that you've already recorded. So when I hit record, the whole tally light, the whole screen turns into a tally light. I can go full screen, and all of the controls that you saw earlier in the touchscreen are now available to me in a user customizable push button suite over here. Okay, so that gets you the whole idea there. So the next thing I want to show you is up on playback. I've got a whole bunch of great tools there. Take that off. So in playback, so that's not a very dynamic shot, so we'll go find a more interesting shot. For example, maybe one of these ones with people walking by. Okay, so because this is touchscreen, again, I've got access to being able to set sweet spots of a shot. So I can click and drag my in and outputs. I can cycle these like so. I can keep re-racking as So you get the idea here. So this is a director of photography's dream, because they're looking over the shoulder of the cinematographer and they're able to say, oh, let me see that part of the shot. Let me go in there and tighten that up. I just want to watch this one little portion. And they can immediately have the confidence that what they have captured to disc is in fact what the vision of the DP was looking for. It has dual link HD SDI in. It also has 3G I/O for 444 capture. It has HDMI I/O as well. And what's really cool is that all of these I's and O's are live simultaneously. So you could come in at HD SDI and go out HDMI, or vice versa. We also have a full complement of digital audio I/Os here through our Lima connectors. We've got even a wireless connection here, a VGA out to an external monitor if you want to have a secondary monitor. And it has LAN connectivity, eSATA drive if you wanted to go connect through the eSATA connector to a rated outboard, USB imports. There's also a Medusa cable connector here that would go to all of your standard analog I/O. So you could bring in balanced analog audio through a phantom power source. You could come in through a YC or compositor component video as well, again by way of that really cool Medusa. So it ships inside this really cool Pelican case. It has mounts for batteries from Anton Bauer or V-Link, a V-mount rather, mount. It comes with a base station that connects to your computer for your SSD drive, so you just pop it right in using the Cineform Neo software. You can basically drag and drop and immediately go direct to editing inside Final Cut Pro, inside Adobe Premiere Pro, or inside your Avids. As I mentioned, DNX HD is also going to be supported. That's coming out later this summer. It'll be a software upgrade for free. We're really looking forward to getting these out here. We're shipping them later this month here in June of 2010, and the demand has been phenomenal. Really hot word of mouth about this thing because it's an extremely capable recorder at a really reasonable price point. It's less than $10,000, and it's going to be available shortly. So check us out for more information at www.cinedeck.com. Thanks a lot.
Check out dvculture.com for further coverage.